Super.
Hi, family.
Hi,
My name is Patricia. Sometimes Risha the Disha. I'm graduating from Penn very soon, going on China missions, coming back to work in Philadelphia for the summer. After that, the path isn't as clear, but I know my God is faithful. This is kind of extra, but I'm titling my testimony. It's called Seen/Unseen. We were trying to help a freshman in my family group figure out his major, and after explaining how it usually reflects something about a person, he says, "Oh, that's why you study comm, because you talk a lot." He's right. I do love to talk. In particular, I love to tell stories. To recount my version of this 4-year story, this is what you would see. More than 100,000 photos, more than 1,000 videos, more than 500 pages of journaling, more than 30 spreadsheets tracking my overspending, and yet, there's more to the story that you do not see. When I was a little square in the corner of a FaceTime screen, calling into class prayer at 2 a.m. in Paris, my class could not see how lonely I was, how desperately I needed prayer, how much I missed having community. When I put up my Smiley Jeopardy profile picture, you do not see me crying after that day of filming. Actually, I took a picture of myself crying. You don't see me asking God what it means to have expectations and praying to overcome my fear of what people would think of me. You don't see me the weeks that I pray to make peace with myself. And when I take a picture of the dear friend at Easter, you will never see what has made the friendship. You don't see the long conversations, the SOS calling, the accountability. You don't see how we have hurt each other, how we forgive each other, how we still fight to love one another. But wait, that is still not the full story. Yes, there is so much struggle in the unseen. There is also so much glory in the unseen. I just didn't recognize it then, but all 4 years. I look back and I see it now. Freshman year, when I didn't know my purpose for being here, when I didn't go home in the summer but stayed, working with students in West Philadelphia, pulling all-nighter after all-nighter to write this ridiculous research paper, I saw him in my academics. Since then, I pray before I write every single time. I saw him set off a journey to what I am passionate about now, serving the people of this city, who my father really loves. Sophomore year, when I was bitter and angry because I felt betrayed by my friends, when I literally told my friends I wanted new ones, when I was jaded and ungrateful and felt suffocated by Penn, I saw him restore my relationships and teach me Thanksgiving. He said to me, "Look at what you have, not what you don't." Junior year, when I was homesick and physically sick in Paris, when I tired of going out every weekend, when I couldn't see past my tears or my feet in bed, I thought getting out of Penn, out of GCC commitments meant freedom. But I saw him instead redefine and solidify my need for community and for him, and my understanding of what truly satisfies. I saw his glory. Beyond the hedonistic blur of doing me, I saw beautiful things in my travels, and they were magnified in reflection of the Creator. He said, "It is like this, only better if you know me." Senior year, when I have been learning to face myself, be honest with my emotions, process when I am sad. When I struggle with leading family group, and all I can do is pray because it's not in my control to fight each person's battles. I see him making me whole and giving me hope again. I see him healing old wounds so that I am emotionally healthy. I see him loving our family group, and I trust that he has the perfect blueprint for each of our lives. I have been very humbled. Very often, all I see is my own inability. My favorite questions to ask God are, when will this be over? Why is this happening? Why am I still like this? Very often, I can't see that he only does what is best for me and for his kingdom. If I were to talk to myself at any breaking point of my time in college, I would say, "You think you know? You don't. This is not the end of our story. Our eyes are just not trained for glory. Patricia, even if you don't see it now, this is what you can be sure of. He is enough for you. It is good to be here, right now when it's hard, because he is good and he loves you. He is faithful." And struggle after struggle, fighting to say this, you will say, "I believe it." And today I am here, and I do believe it. I end well by finishing in praise, knowing that it was never by my own strength, every absolute. It was only and always because of him. All that we long for and hope to be, he already is. He has told a story far more beautiful and purposeful than I ever could. 2 Corinthians 4:16-18. Therefore, we do not lose heart. Though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen. Since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. Thank you.